All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. I want to go ahead and talk to you all here just for a moment because I think the answer I'm getting ready to bring clarity to will simply help out a lot of people. So rather than me just answering this as one person, I think it's a question that many people may have or deal with, maybe on a continual basis. And the question is paraphrased something like this: Pastor Dowell, what do I do about my past? I feel so bad about my past. What do I do about it? Well, it's simple. And then again, it's not so simple. But first of all, number one, there's not one person on this earth that doeth good and sinneth not. And of course, if you're coming into the faith, we all know how terrible we feel about some of the bad things that we've done in the past. But remember this: there's not one just person that has ever lived on this earth that does good and has not sinned. With that in mind, that's not justifying or sanctifying or you know making light of your past. Once your past is repented of, and you abhor and hate the things that you have done, because at times, when you was in that mindset of the past, it seemed like the thing to do. It seemed like you was having fun. Then later on, after conversion, you find yourself literally disgusted with the person you were. That's a pure sign that you're born anew. So the best advice I can give you about the past is this: forget those things that are behind. Did you hear that? Whatever you've done in the past, you can't live in the past, because living in the past will only bring depression, will only bring a heaviness and a sorrow, heart, mind, and spirit, because, that's just basically what it is. Why don't everybody change their mind and enjoy the journey with a changed and transformed mind and not the destination? You can enjoy the destination when you get there, but when it comes to the past, say to hell with it. And don't let anyone point a finger or condemn you for it, because there's some people that's done some bad stuff, and if you let this world point a finger at you, and realizing that these people don't even have a right to point a finger at you, and don't care too much about what people think. That's the big thing. Don't care too much about what people think, because people will drag you down. People will run you through the mud, and it's their job. It seems like their whole entire job is to make you feel bad. Really, it truly is. But you've got to forget those things that are behind, and you've got to press toward the mark of the prize of high calling. If you're born anew, the scripture says, Most High says that He would even purge your conscience. So do not let anybody ever point a finger at you and trying to condemn you from anything in the past. If you purge your mind, purge your conscience, you abhor the old man, the old woman, the way things used to be, and now you love this new transformed person that you are and what you have become, and you have a whole new different outlook on life, that's the life you need to be living in. Because there's enough death, hell, and misery for everybody to go around within this earth. And I'm telling you, time is entirely too short to be sitting up there playing around with your past that you can't even change, you can't do nothing about. So forget that damn thing. Throw that crap in the pit, and don't ever. And whatever you used to be and used to condemn yourself over, and you hate it and abhor, good, hate it, abhor it, despise it, overcome. And guess what? Now you're new. You've got a changed mind. You got a whole new outlook. You got a whole new perspective. That is no longer the old. There's no longer the new you. That was the old you. And that old you is now dead and it's gone. So you can't live in the past and expect a happy future. But right now, today, is the day of your deliverance. Today is the day where you, from this point on, will not allow yourself to be hated. From self-hatred, you won't let other people hate you, and then everybody that's toxic to you in your life, you're just going to simply get them out of your life, because you don't need them in your life if they're toxic to you. And the outlook and the future is a hell of a lot brighter than that dim, dark past. So your past, don't worry about it. Don't worry about your damn past at all. Say to hell with that damn thing, and forget it and move on and walk in the newness of life and be encouraged in this day. I hope I said something to stimulate thought. I hope you are encouraged, and I hope more than anything that this day you will actually change and transform your mind with a whole new outlook going forward. Hope you have a wonderful day. King coming.